What's going on, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to a new episode of DSP Tries It. This one's going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm setting up here. If you follow me on social media, you will have already been kind of spoiled on this episode because I actually posted up about it a few days ago, and I said, wow, we found this in the store. This is something interesting. I've never heard of this before. And being that I am a fan of both Mountain Dew and their Mountain Dew Kickstart line of energy drinks, I wanted to try this apparently new flavor of Mountain Dew. Deeper, Darker Dew. Mountain Dew Black Label. Dew with crafted dark berry flavor and other natural flavors. Now, to be clear, there was a giant display in my local supermarket for this, although it didn't necessarily say new. And I think what it is, this might be one of those products that they actually have test markets for. And I've heard some people already say, oh yeah, I tried that and that, I thought this or that about it. But it's the first time that it's ever been available here in my area, so I definitely wanted to try it out. Okay? So, first of all, just taking a look at the usual nutritional values. Not that that means anything for a soft drink, but it's pretty much on par with what you would expect. Not focus, there we go. With what you would expect for a canned drink like this, right? Ingredients, you got carbonated water, sugar, that's interesting, sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup, grape juice, citric acid, some natural flavors, the preservatives, some orange juice, caffeine, and then all the coloring and stuff like that. And I don't know what is up with this camera. It looks like he's losing focus on me. Blue One. Mountain Dew usually is not blue. There is one called Voltage that is blue, but I'm surprised at the color. And caffeine content, 83, milligrams per 16 fluid ounces? And yes, indeed, this can is 16 fluid ounces, as you can see right there. No listing about actual juice percentage. On some of their Kickstarts, they say, oh, it's 10% juice. This one, they don't even bother. What that tells me is it's probably very low percentage. All right. And by the way, it is a large can. This is the size can you would get one of the large Kickstarts in. It's not like a standard size soda can, which is around anywhere from 8 to 12 ounces, depending on what kind of soda you're buying. Okay. So, first things first, I'm going to open it. I'm going to tell you what it smells like. And then I actually want to pour it and see exactly what color it looks like. Okay. Already, I think I'm pretty surprised. All right, so let me see what it smells like. All I can really smell is a sugariness to it. I don't really have any kind of flavor that I can distinctly say, oh, it's that. You know what I mean? Oh boy, the hamsters are wrestling. You can hear them in the background. They don't hurt each other, they just wrestle around and meep, which is pretty funny. They're doing it, oh my God, I can see them. What are you two doing? Stop that. I'm trying to film over here. Oh, as soon as I turned the camera away, they started again. All right, so anyway, we'll try to get through this distraction. Let's pour the dew. Whoa. Well, first of all, I'm side pouring it by accident. That is not the color I expected. It said it had Blue One. So somehow Blue One, it's like a dark berry. See that? It is. It's like a dark berry-like color, like berry juice, blueberry or raspberry, like the juice of those. And it's supposed to be a dark berry flavor, actually. It's called crafted dark berry, which makes no sense because we saw the ingredients and the only juices it actually has is grape and orange, neither of which is an actual berry. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. I've had different Mountain Dews over the years, and some were great and some were awful. Let's see what this one tastes like. Ooh. I know this is silly saying this about a soft drink. It actually tastes a little bit more rich. What I mean by that is like the abundance of the flavor seems like strong, concentrated. Other sodas and Mountain Dews that I have usually They do have a taste, but usually it's not like a super concentrated taste. This one almost seems like it's concentrated. Let me take another sip. Now it's funny because it says it's berry flavor, dark berry, right? I couldn't tell you what berry this is supposed to taste like at all. I couldn't tell you. It doesn't taste like blueberry, it doesn't taste like raspberry, it doesn't taste like blackberry. It has hints of each of those. It's got a sweetness to it. It also has a tanginess to it. But I could not definitively put my finger and say, it's that. It's not. It definitely doesn't taste like any definitive berry. Now, one thing I can tell you, this is a good thing. There's no real aftertaste. I'm tasting my mouth now, and I don't really have any kind of an aftertaste stuck in my mouth. A lot of times with these energy drinks, caffeine drinks, you end up with a nasty aftertaste or like a real bad aftertaste or whatever the artificial sweetener was or whatever. None of that. And I think part of that is because this actually has real sugar in it. It's not that high fructose corn syrup. It's not aspartame. It's not all those different shit that they put into these things, right? So that's good. But I'll be honest here. I mean, in comparison to even regular Mountain Dew, I think I would like regular Mountain Dew better than Black Label. But regular Mountain Dew, it's got a lemon limey kick to it, a little bit of a tang. You kind of know what they're going for with the flavor. Now, other Mountain Dews, not so much. You know, they got, what is that? Code Red. Who knows what that's supposed to be, like cherry or something? And Voltage, I have no idea what Voltage is supposed to be. Like, I think it's supposed to be like a blue raspberry variant, but it doesn't taste like that really. So I'm not surprised that this doesn't really taste like what it says, but at the same time, it's not anything that's blowing me away. I took 2 sips. I'm not like dying to take another sip. I'll take another sip just for the sake of the DSP tries it. As you can actually see, it actually starts to get a little bit more transparent as you drink more of it, because it gets less concentrated and it starts to almost become like reddish, but almost, again, it kind of looks like they were trying to emulate what berry juice looks like. You know, if you buy a pack of berries at the supermarket and the juice is left over in the bottom after you've eaten them, and a few of them kind of oozed in there, that's what it would look like, something like that. But the flavor's not really there. In fact, I'd even go as far to say it's a little mild, like it's a rich flavor, but it's a very, at the same time, it's not anything that's like striking on the tongue. It's a more laid back flavor. This is something that I would probably sip calmly rather than, oh man, I need an energy boost, I'm gonna chug it. You grab a Mountain Dew, you know, the sugary shit, you down it all in one. No, I wouldn't do that with this. This is more of like a relaxed drink. I would actually be interested, this is a good point, to see what this tastes like mixed with liquor. Because as you know, over the years, people mix these energy style drinks with liquor. Red Bull, Mountain Dew. I wonder what this would taste like, because berry could be a good flavor for a mixed drink. And I wonder, you know, they make Red Bull and vodka. What would this in vodka taste like? I don't know. But as a standalone energy drink, I don't think, quite honestly, it does anything for me. I think I actually like regular Mountain Dew better. I certainly like a lot of the flavors of their Kickstarts better. By the way, it is important to note the price point on Black Label is the same as everything else. It's about $1. You can get it in the store for about $1 a can. Some places will be more, some places it'll be less, but it's about $1 a can. So it's not like, you know, it's anything up at a premium price point or whatever. I'm just kind of meh. I think that's the best description for this product, is meh. I mean, I don't like the flavor, I don't hate the flavor, you know. I'm gonna give Mountain Dew Black Label a 2.5 out of 5, 100% down the middle, 50-50. Take it or leave it. It's nothing to run out and buy. If you absolutely, you know, are looking for a great energy drink, it doesn't taste great. At the same time, some people may not like citrus. What if you hate citrus, right? I hate lemon, lime, and orange, and a lot of these energy drinks taste like that. Try this one. It tastes nothing like that. It's very mellow. If you don't like one that's overpowering in the flavor, this might be one that you want. But it's certainly nothing to write home about. Okay? Alright, that is it for an episode of DSP Tries It. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. 2.5 out of 5 for Mountain Dew Black Label.